Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and Jack Smith, he just made a horrible, horrible filing in court that seeks to tie former President Donald Trump's hands in his own defense. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. You know, if you have a strong case, then you're not really worried about what the defense is going to say or do because you have a strong case. You know you're going to win. You know the facts are in your favor, and you don't care what the defendant says, as long as you present your case, you present your facts, you're going to get that conviction that you seek. That's how a prosecutor thinks. Unless that prosecutor is Jack Smith. See, Jack Smith has a laundry list of things he doesn't want Trump to be able to talk about in court. And he wants the court to tie his hands because he's terrified that the jury is going to hear what these things are that Trump has to say and that Trump might win. So he wants the court to basically handcuff Trump in his own defense. And Trump, of course, is furious about this, as he should be. And he's railing against this filing. I want you to watch a report on this. But before you do, I want to ask you to please like, comment, share, and subscribe. It does really help us out, and we really appreciate it. I'm Carmine Sabia for Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody. And now, let's watch this report.
Out of the new move by special counsel Jack Smith this morning, asking a judge to protect the court ahead of his election subversion trial and make sure Donald Trump essentially doesn't turn it into a political circus. CNN's Caitlin Polans has much more on this. She's joining us now. Caitlin, what is Jack Smith asking for here?
Kate, Jack Smith wants to cut out all of the political arguments that Donald Trump makes out on the campaign trail from the courtroom for whenever he is before a jury. Now, one thing about this, that case is on pause right now. The case in federal court where Donald Trump is set to be tried right now in March. There are appeals ongoing, but that doesn't mean that the Justice Department is sitting back and doing nothing. They continue to make court filings about what they want to happen in that case. And the court filing that came in today says a couple things. They want the judge to say Trump can't argue that he was being politically persecuted. That's why he is going to be on trial. They don't want him to be able to put or suggest disinformation about the 2020 election, suggest that he believed that the election was stolen from him. That shouldn't be something before the jury, the Justice Department says at this time. They also say that Trump's team should not be able to blame law enforcement or foreign actors or secret agents for what happened on January 6th. Here's a quote from the filing. They say, "A bank robber cannot defend himself by blaming the bank's security guard for failing to stop him. A fraud defendant cannot claim to the jury that his victims should have known better than to fall for his schemes. And the defendant, Donald Trump, cannot argue the law enforcement should have prevented the violence he caused and obstruction he intended on January 6th. So this is the key sketching out of the Justice Department of what they want the trial to look like and what they want Trump not to be able to argue when it does go before a jury. We're going to have to see when the judge weighs in on this, when that is even possible, and also what the judge ultimately says here.
I think this filing is really interesting in how they lay it out and what he's asking for, because it seems to get to some of what you would assume is in the Trump defense, that he really did believe that the election was stolen, and that's why he moved the direction This is really interesting. It's good to see you, Caitlin. Thanks for laying it out for us.